All right, I'm hindered.
Neat. You know, I don't feel like I have to do a lot there. You're in a fucked up place, so yeah, fine.
I can't remember where we ended up.
Oh no, I know where you're waking up. That's the more
Oh,
important
okay.
thing. Yeah. That's one of the things I love about this campaign is pretty much any strange shit can do. Like Yana was guest GMing and she had us wake up on a ship and nobody said that can't happen. We've ended up at this other place. No, they're just like, what kind of ship? So,
Yeah.
all right, let me show you a little bit about where you're waking up and stuff here.
Okay.
This is what your room looks like.
Am I waking up on a ship?
I'm not sure yet. But yeah, it's one room apartment thing. You're on some sort of bed uh, that's next to the wall, and
I wouldn't.
your clothes are hanging up and stuff.
Can I look out the window?
You get up off the bed, which goes zzz, and it goes back underneath something else. And yeah, you go over to a window, and holy shit, you are way up in the sky. Down below you, you can see like a fog. There's a bunch of flying cars and shit going by.
I know where we are.
Yes, you do. Some old guy in a boat who's selling noodles flying by, waving at people.
um, I'm gonna empty out my pockets. Are all my stuff the same?
What'd you have before?
Driver's license, broken cell phone. Ooh, I had meth.
You've still got all those things. In addition, you find a something called a multi-pass.
Yes, that's what I was looking for.
Picture on it and whatever name you've been using and shit. You've also got 1,000 credits
Okay.
and a key, which is presumably to this apartment. It doesn't, you notice that the key does not have a building number or apartment number or any of that shit on it.
Okay. Plus multipass. Plus key. Do I notice any identification on the wall next to the door that might have a number for this apartment or a name on the apartment?
You eventually seek around, make a note that you are the first person to actually try to figure out what apartment you live in so that you can come back later. You get the building number and apartment number. So now you know
Sweet.
which one it is. Oh no, it's amazing. Other people have just wandered off and go, I go back to my apartment. All the buildings look the same. Well, shit. I guess I could just go try them at random until I get into a gun battle or find my own home.
Help me, police.
Yeah, they'll help. Welcome to the armpit of this universe.
Hey, it didn't look that bad in the movie.
Oh no, it's fucking horrible here. It's worse than in the movie.
I want to grab a cigarette and then leave.
No problem. There are 3 more, and it says 1 a day. To quit is my goal, and it's mostly filter.
I
You
want
do
to
have
head
a
to this.
TV also, by the way. There is a
Oh,
TV in the wall.
I'll turn that on while I'm checking around. So, passively listening to the news.
Actually, there is news because in my world, by God, shit's on TV all the time, and the players like to watch TV, which concerns me sometimes. And let's see. Authorities still baffled by missing uranium from Diablo Canyon power plant. Investigations are mounting. Weapon-grade nuclear material has gone missing. The head of security at the site, Massis Zagardgurd, was taken in by police officers for questioning. He was later shot while trying to escape. Authorities are still not releasing how much was stolen and have no other suspects in custody as of yet. Sources inside the plant are concerned that, quote, quite a lot of weapons-grade nuclear material has gone missing. The press are being kept away from the scenes and may be permitted more information at a local or later date. Local, state, and government investigations are taking place now. In other news, reports of drug dealers and other scumbags being drained of all their blood continue to filter in. Many people are saying this is long overdue for the city, and police are saying vigilantes will be shot dead. Many reports are that a Caped Crusader continues to filter in. What? Oh, it is? I've just been told it's Batman. Apparently, all the nerds know who he is. She looks over to the side and goes, nerd. She says, now back to Suicide Championships of Tide Pod Eating, brought to you by Tide Detergent and the Suicide Hotline, now just $9.95 per minute.
So are the clips in the news feed from this time frame? So like Batman hanging out for the last 1,000 years?
You don't actually see Batman. It's just people are getting drained of blood.
But it's all of the videos are from this time period or this universe?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Of course, being that it is the kind of world it is, it could be some guy dressed as Batman with syringes going around. We just don't know, because that's the kind of shit that they would do just because they're horrible, horrible people in this world.
Yeah. All right, I leave. I head to the street. Well, what is the equivalent of the street in here?
Well, you give me a luck roll.
Oh, I haven't rolled anything yet. I'm like, why didn't that work?
Hooray.
Yeah. That is a pass.
Well, you do notice you could either go out into the hallway or you have a garage.
Oh, let's go to the garage.
It appears to be a fucking flying car that you may or may not know how to use parked in the garage. It has complicated controls and stuff because it flies in multiple different dimensions other than what you're used to. It's a whole new skill called drive flying car. I don't know if you want to fuck with it. You'll probably die if you do because it's a super long way down. You look at the suicide mobile. Hey, it looks banged up and not new, or even you're not sure if it's going to work or not, but you're hoping it does.
I'm going to try and drive the car.
Of course you are. I wouldn't expect anything less. You get in, there's straps and shit, and you struggle with them, and you get it all in, and you got your keys for the house, and they work in the car, and you turn it on, and then you figure out eventually how to open up the thing, and yeah, you're ready to launch. You know it's going to be ugly, so you've already gotten as strapped in as possible. There's all kinds of monitors and shit. If you want to give me a computer use roll to figure out some of the monitors and shit.
Oh, I think I'm going to re-roll that one.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. And that's a success.
Okay. Yeah. You've got collision warning systems and all kinds of neat shit that'll make a lot of noise when you fuck up your roll.
All right.
You're ready to rock.
Is that going to give me any kind of bonus to my driving since I'll know when I'm messing up?
No, but it will just annoy the shit out of you while you're plummeting to your death.
I'm going to play plus 20 on a write-in scale.
Oh, wow. That will really help, actually.
A 37 on driving flying car. And I'm going to have to
you get hit by like 2 buses at once.
I can drive flying cars.
Damn. All right. Yeah. Well done. For the viewers at home, that was a 97, and then his cards and shit went away, and so he had the 17 or whatever left, and he rolled an odd 8. So yeah, he's like, you merged smoothly into traffic and are flying around. Do you have a particular destination in mind, sir?
Well, that was not thought through.
You're cruising around wondering how much gas or whatever the fuck goes into this thing you have. It'll be fun to find out, especially if you're not close to the ground.
First restaurant I see I'll pull into.
No problem. You eventually pull into a restaurant, park your flying car in their parking lot. Since it's above the clouds and stuff, it's a bit fancier than the ones presumably below the muck, which is down generally. You get out of your flying car and go into a restaurant. It's not anything super special. They got Nutrisoy, Soylent Orange, Soylent Blue, etc. In addition to more expensive regular food.
I think I'm going to buy. Oh, is this the same food that I had in the cyberpunk world?
Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't know those were in the same, but they are now.
There's all kinds of weird shit in this world. Yeah, you've only, if memory serves, you've only been in the cyberpunk world very briefly, yes?
Yeah, I was here long enough to eat food, almost die in the blood dome, and then leave.
Nice. Well, you've gotten all the basics covered. All right. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much a normal tourist day here, I guess.
So I'm going to eat food and head home because I did not think through a plan there. I just kind of went like, ooh, a flying car. Let's take that for a ride.
No problem. I'm going to the only role I'm going to ask for the flying car is getting it back into the garage because it's kind of a small hole to hit. Okay. It's pretty much a car-sized hole that you're trying to hit, and you're like, unless you make your own, in which case you just fly it in because it's even got rails you're supposed to match up to, and then the cars fit along the rails, and it's who the fuck comes up with this system?
All right. Oh, so I ding this out of the garage.
Kind of, you missed it by like 20 or something, or 21. You kind of got it wedged in kind of sideways so you can crawl out through. It's not, it's in there, but it's not pretty. It's just kind of crunched in there. It's like, I will make this fit.
I don't think I need it. Am I hanging out the back end of the garage?
No, not after you give it enough gas. You hear that?
All right, I guess I'm leaving it there.
Yeah, that's good enough. The garage door closes. Fuck it. All right, yeah. You hope you hope that this is your car and some other guy won't come in and go, there's no telling though. So then you go back to your room because you remembered which building number you were in and shit, and you unlock the door. Nobody is waiting to kill you, so that means you're not even important enough to bump off yet. You're a bit disappointed. Someday, you hope. Someday.
Okay.
So
I want to look around the apartment for any kind of address or information that might be intriguing to follow up on. Something that makes me ask a question.
There's nothing really here. It's just kind of like you've got like one extra set of clothes, and that's about it. Other than that, you do eventually find that you've got this apartment rent is taken care of through the end of this month. You're about a week into it, so you got it for roughly 3 more weeks, and then more rent is due. To give you an idea of how much it costs here, hold on, let me find it.
I'm assuming the pocket change I have isn't going to cover it.
Of course not. Cost of living. Let's see. This is a middle class. It's like $10,000 a month. You get good foods. You get you're above the muck. So yeah.
All right. I want to go talk to my neighbors.
No problem. Give me an amazingly good luck roll because I'm imagining gunshots and screaming.
I won, but not by anything special.
All right. Eventually, you find a guy who's willing to talk to you, and he's like, "Ooh." And he does insist on keeping the gun out, which is probably a barrier to being good friends with him. But he's not pointing it exactly at you. Give me a fast talk roll just to project friendliness, or you can use acting if you'd rather.
Fast talk for a win.
Okay, yeah, he's not pointing it exactly at you, so you know.
Hey, good buddy.
Hey, actually, sorry, it's only 4,000 a month for this apartment. My bad. This is low
Score.
class lifestyle. 4,000, good deal.
So, good buddy. Anything to do around here?
Lots. What do you need? What are you after? What do you want?
I want something to kill time.
Killing? You want killing?
No killing. I want to waste time.
What do you mean waste time? You watch TV to waste time. That's how we all waste time. He scratches at the bugs in his arm.
Where do I go to get a job around here?
What are you, street samurai, mercenary, thug? You don't look like a corp.
We'll go with street samurai.
Uh, go to. Have you been to St. John's? St. John's Teaching Hospital? Seen the wizard? Go see the wizard. You're off to see the wizard.
All right, thank you, man. And I turn around and I leave.
He scratches at the bugs. The worst thing is you can see the bugs too. So anyway. Right. How would you like to go to this place? I mean, give me a computer use roll and you can find out where it is on your phone. Because, oh, wait, your phone's broken. Never mind.
My phone's broken.
Yeah, you look at your broken phone. It's not telling you shit.
I don't have a computer in my little apartment. I assume not. It wasn't on the list of crap.
Your TV can kind of double as a shitty computer where you have to use a wand to type out each button. You'd think in the future they'd do better, but and plus every now and then it double taps with one push, so you get two letters of the same, just because it's fucking annoying.
All right, I will use that crappy computer.
Great. Yeah, I see you made your.
Okay, made it both times.
Great. Yeah, you eventually find out where it is. It's in the downtown area. You're kind of on the fringes of downtown and the docks right now, so it's deeper into the downtown area. It shows where it is, and it's got a rating of 0.5 out of 5 stars. It's been rated 0.5 star due to the high mortality rate there.
Must be going for golf score. Yes. Lower is better.
There you go.
So, all right, grab my second cigarette of the day.
For a day. To quit is my goal, the machine tells you.
And I head towards St. John's. I'm going to try and pull my car out again, even though it's all like cantilevered in there right now.
Give me a driving roll to get it out and go.
No, I just crunched it up some more.
Yeah. You've got the back end sticking out now, so you can't close the garage door. But,
right.
You know.
I'm going to try and gas it back in.
Go for it.
Hey.
Oh, it goes back in. Nice. The garage door closes again. Everything's fine.
Just beat the shit in that garage.
Now, give me a memory roll for something. You go,
I think that's a success.
Oh, God.
Yes, it is.
You remember that you were wearing a gas mask and dressed in like a poncho and shit when you were down below the clouds, which St. John's is.
Okay.
And so you're thinking you'd like to get hold of that kind of shit.
Yep. All right. I want to head to a place where I can hail a cab.
No problem. Done. You get a cab. It's like 10 creds. They take you to a store. You spend some money. Actually, let me see how much money you spend. Would you like the cheapest possible? Wait, no, it's an infrared mask. You don't want an infrared mask. Ooh, how awkward. Yeah. Right. You spend like 50 cred and you get a good setup and stuff. They're also offering to throw in some free beads and strings. They ask what colors you need.
Blue, green, and orange.
Blue, green, orange. No problem. You've got like kind of strings that hang down from the sides of your mouth. They're blue, green, and orange.
940 cred.
Take card
All
for
right.
not asking him, what's that for?
The crazy lady explained that to me.
Oh, well done.
All right. Heading to St. John's.
No problem. The cab drops you off out front. It says St. John. It says St. J. Hans above the door. The O has apparently recently fallen off and crushed somebody to death. And they're working on getting the remains onto a stretcher along with the letter O.
The O's going on a stretcher as well.
Yes. It seems to be stuck in the person that they're putting on the stretcher.
I whip out my phone to take a picture of it and remember my phone's broken.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, you
sadly
pull
put
out
it
a
away.
piece of it with me. Nope. Yeah, you're thinking a new phone. I mean, finding a phone for sale shouldn't be a problem in this world because it's just one of those things everybody has.
Yeah. Into
Except
St. John's
you.
I go.
Yay! You head on in. It looks like it's a normal hospital. You have no idea what's up with it. Just normal, a lot of injured people sitting around. It says it's a teaching hospital. Apparently, you're not sure what their lesson is here, but you see the floor itself is grimy except for a clean strip, and there's a Roomba that's along the same path, just repeatedly banging itself into a wall with a very clean strip under it.
I pick up the Roomba and I turn it 90 degrees and let it go.
All right, it goes across the thing until eventually being crushed by somebody else. So you
Sorry,
managed to
Roomba.
you help the Roomba to die as it's always wanted.
I go up to the desk, whether it be a computer or a person at the front desk.
There's a confused looking person sitting at the front desk looking at you.
Why so confused?
She looks around and finds a picture of somebody who looks confused and pushes that, and then a slip of paper comes out and she hands it to you.
What does it say?
It has a number on it, 17.
Okay. Do you know where I can talk to the wizard?
Yes. She points down the hall and gives you vague directions.
I try and follow the vague directions.
Eventually, they actually pan out. It's not that hard. She's just not very bright. So now calling number 16. You go in. You go over to the area where the wizard is, and there's a door with the eye slot thing in it, like in the old 1920s clubs that they like to look and out of and shit. So that if anybody has some acid on the other end and wants to blind them, then they can make it easier to hit the eyes only.
Guaranteed hit.
I've always wondered about that. So it looks like a pretty firm old metal door of some sort.
I knock.
The eye slot thing opens. The guy looks at you, looks around, closes the eye slot, opens the door, sticks a gun in your face, and demands to know, what do you want? He looks like the kind of guy who's been in too many fights, and his part of his head is actually dented in.
I heard you were the wizard.
I'm not the wizard. Come in.
Okay, I go in.
He closes the door behind you and locks it up. He's no longer pointing the gun at you. Apparently, that name has power here. He motions over. You see a fat guy with a long beard, kind of like a Gandalf wannabe, dressed in a hospital gown that kind of has an open back. And no, he's not wearing anything under it. He's wearing a wizard's hat and he has a magic wand sitting on the bed nearby. He appears to be reading some sort of really old book. And he looks at you and goes,
Is the title of...
It's something in Latin.
I'm
You
going
think
to
it's
attempt to
Latin?
read it.
Give me a Latin roll.
Fail. Looks like Latin. All right. I heard you were the wizard.
Yes.
I was pointed in your direction when I said I wanted to become a samurai dude.
Become or are? Are you looking for
a
work?
samurai dude. I'm looking for work.
Oh, fine. How good are you?
I'm pretty damn good, man.
Okay. I do have something that needs to be done. Um, I will give you the vagaries of it, and then if you decide that it is something you would like to do, then I can give you the specifics because otherwise I don't want you to.
I get the gist, wizard.
Perfect, he says. There is a boat. The boat has a couple of guards on it, and it also has some wildlife on it. The wildlife needs to be taken from the boat and brought to a different place. We can provide a vehicle capable of hauling the wildlife. The problem is that the wildlife is allergic to opiates,
All right.
hence cannot be tranquilized. And it's
Okay.
very dangerous. And it must not be harmed in any way.
You guys are asking a very, very high.
You said you were very, very good, and the pay for this is very, very high.
Let's go with pretty good. We'll go with pretty good.
You
Sorry,
don't
I
think you
overrated
can
myself.
you don't think you can defeat a couple of guards and get one piece of wildlife from point A to point B?
I'm assuming that piece of wildlife is not pleasant, and seeing as it's going to be fighting me the whole way, my opinion, is probably
It
going to
depends
be
on how
difficult.
you do it.
All right, wizard, do you have faith in me? I have
No.
faith in me.
No, I don't. I don't even know you. Would you rather just go and assassinate somebody?
We'll deal with the wildlife.
Very well. It's a tiger.
All right.
The pay is 15,000 credits. Of course, if you harm or kill the tiger, then we will use that money or part thereof to put out a contract on you.
Okay.
He has somebody. He writes down things, and then he hands it to somebody who then brings it over and hands it to you. There's about a dozen dudes in here, armed. Some of them are armored. All of them are keeping an eye on you. They're kind of trying to keep back and stuff just to keep out of the way. But yeah, this guy, it doesn't look like he is a big mover and shaker, if you know what I mean. He doesn't smack you as like a really powerful dude. He's more of a small operator, and yeah, but his people look plenty dangerous enough. They don't seem to be hostile toward you. You're some guy looking for work. He's a guy who gives people jobs. It all seems to work for them.
I'm on board. So, some low tier guy. I wouldn't expect someone who met me naked in a hospital gown would be anywhere high on any tree.
He's way too fucked up in the head to be a high tier guy. He says, "Do you have any questions?" He picks up his wand.
Has the tiger killed anyone in the past?
Probably, he says, shrugging like, I don't know. It's probably got a taste for man. I assume it has a taste for man flesh.
Okay, cool. I'll go with that assumption as well.
Yes, but the client want it taken to this other place. You will be given a van. Do you have any problems driving a van? It's not a flyer, it's a street van.
Oh, I'm more comfortable with that.
Excellent. You'll be given a van to use for it. The back of the van is padded and such. Your biggest issue will be getting to the boat, because I assume that they have all the normal things, the sensors in the water, the floodlights, several armed and dangerous guards on the boat and such. It's some multi-millionaire's yacht, so whatever normal precautions you take for that sort of thing.
Okay.
Yes. Do you need money for expenses?
Yes. I'm assuming this is going to come out of my final cut.
Of course it will come out of your cut.
We'll do 3,000.
I require a picture, fingerprints, and DNA for that amount, but yes, assuming you don't fuck me over, you will get paid the rest.
All
If
right.
you take money and run, then
Okay.
he gestures at somebody with the wand who comes and collects these things from you. You were given exactly 3,000 cred.
All right. Sweet. With that, adieu, good sir.
He waves the wand in your general direction and goes back to his book.
Right.
The people with guns escort you back out. One of them goes, "Good luck." He's a guy with a dent in his head. He looks a little like, what the hell is going on? Every day is new to me.
I'm going to head back to the lobby. Have they called number 17 yet?
Oh, it's up to number 21.
I go up to the desk. I seem to have missed my call.
Click. A new number comes out, and it says confused, which is great.
What's my new number compared to the number on the thing?
Your new number is 38, and they're up to 22 now.
I should have just waited. I sit down. I get comfy.
No problem. Eventually, they call your number, and you get to go see some doctor who looks way too young, and he's like, "So, what's the problem?"
Apparently, I'm confused.
All right. What are you confused about?
What I'm doing here.
Yeah. Okay. He gets a bunch of metal deals on wires, and he says, "Okay, these 3 go in your mouth, and these 3 go up your butt."
No, thank you. I push him out of the way and I leave.
He says,
all right, I'm going to. I want to go to a store to pick up a phone.
no problem. The phone's like 20 cred because that's the one that gives you advertisements. No advertisements is 100 cred.
I'll go 100 cred. Screw ads.
Are you sure you don't need penis enlargement? They can make it the size of a bus now. It just shows a guy sitting there all happy next to his fucking huge cock. He can't even move. He's trapped in the room that he's in, but he looks delighted.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm gonna go take a look at the van.
It looks sturdy. If the tiger's enraged, then you're thinking that the van will not fucking last long. If the tiger's like, "I want out," it will fucking kill this van eventually, is your guess, because you seem to remember something about like tigers, gorillas, shit like that being super duper strong. And the van looks like it's not reinforced to withstand extra tiger. You know? Yeah, it looks serviceable. I mean, for just driving it around, picking up groceries and shit, it's a great van.
I'm gonna take the van, see if I can find an auto shop or actually a fabrication shop.
Sure.
I take it in, I point at the back of the van. Like, how much would it cost me to make the inside of this van tiger-proof?
That's an odd request. It's the guy looking you up and down. He just like.
I have a very rambunctious toddler. Very rambunctious toddler.
Toddler? Oh, you said toddler proof.
No,
sorry.
I said tiger proof. I said tiger proof. very
we're,
rambunctious
we're not really
toddler.
rated for tigers. You want it bulletproof? That's pretty normal.
We'll go bulletproof. Bulletproof, that might work.
Yeah, I got no idea. Nobody's ever shot tigers at people around here. I mean, we get a lot of weird shit, but
Nobody shoots tigers at people around here. Back where
not.
I'm from, that's like the mainstream weapon.
The guy scratches his head, which is bad because his hands have grease on it. He realizes shortly afterward. He goes, all right. Sure, for 500 cred, they can put in some reinforcing into the back.
All right, I'm going with that. 500 cred down.
Okay. He shrugs like, hey, yeah, it takes him about an hour. And
Right.
he goes,
That was
there you
quick.
go. Yeah. They have fabricators and shit. They're basically 3D printing stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
So now I'm assuming, well, did he throw up a gate between the area of the van and the person?
Take a card. No, he didn't. He thought people would be shooting from outside. He didn't think tigers were a literal thing.
I'm gonna point and ask
He
for one.
charges you another 50, and now you've got a something to keep you. Disadvantages: you have to go out of the van and into the back. You can't go through the inside to the other end. Yeah. Oh no, the tiger can't either. Oh, look, Logan's tigers have learned to operate doors. Oh.
All right, so now I have a not crappy way to what am I doing? I can't do math today.
Yeah, the van's a little bit more sluggish and shit. Well, it was a van before, so nobody cares. It's like, wow, it drives a little heavier. Don't care, it's a van.
Can I go to like this place's equivalent of Walmart? If there is one.
Yeah. There's also vending machines and shit there's a vending machine that sells like pistols, ammo, shit like that.
Well, I guess I'll stop at a vending machine and pick up pistols and ammo.
Oh yeah, that's easy enough. I mean, you can get a very basic pistol that holds 10 bullets. They come included. You can't reload it, but it's called the "I'm Angry Now, Damn It" special, and that's like 50. Or you can get a reloadable one for like 300, and it comes with an extra clip, and it holds 15 or whatever. They also do have the "Fuck Life" gun for $5. It holds one bullet. Yeah, there's a broken suicide booth that you've seen downtown before.
All right, I think I'm going to pick up the reloadable one.
Okay.
That was 100.
It's like 200, and it comes with 15 in the clip that's in it, and an extra clip of 15, and a cheap plastic holster, and for an extra 20. Every 20 more creds you spend, you can get another fully loaded clip that goes in this gun.
All right, I'm going to buy one extra clip.
Sure. Now you've got 3 clips of 15. If it takes more than 45 shots, the bad guys are probably winning.
That's kind of my thought. 30 I probably could have stuck with, but 1 is none, 2 is 1, 3 is 2.
And that's advanced math.
That's military talk, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Got my gun. Got as close to a tank of a van as I can get, I think.
Yeah, it may even withstand it. You can shoot out with your pistol if you felt like it, and the pistol rounds probably wouldn't penetrate. Of course, if somebody has a rifle or assault rifle or a rocket launcher or something like that, then they'll probably get through it, no problem.
Yeah.
But for pistols, yeah, you're okay.
I'm going to head off to Walmart. I want to see the technology level of this era pretty much. I know I can kind of see it as I'm wandering around, but resale shops always have the coolest stuff.
Yeah.
Or not resale shops, but retail.
They've got all kinds. What are you looking for in particular?
I was kind of looking for like a containment field of some sort, or like a helmet I can stick on the tiger to keep his mouth out of commission. But
Wow. I'm just imagining the fun you're gonna have getting that on an angry tiger. Um, yeah,
it's just something to have. I don't know if I'll actually use it.
sure. I don't think they really sell tiger helmets. You can get a football helmet that has a picture of a tiger on it. They
I
don't
don't think
really
so.
do containment fields and stuff. Apparently, battery life is a huge problem that they're having here. Oh, give
Hmm.
me a spot hidden at -30 for something weird.
All right. Success.
Wow. You thought you saw some sort of metal insect scurry by. It was kind of a purplish color and it like went into a crack in a wall over there.
I'm gonna. I'm curious. I'm taking a look.
Okay. Yeah, you look at the crack, you don't see anything. It's just like you just saw it for a second. It didn't look quite natural. Your guess is it was maybe artificial.
Okay. Artificial bug.
Weird. A little creepy too.
Since I can't seem to find a helmet, I can at least drive the tiger around. I have guns, so I can get to the tiger. Hopefully, I just need to
Uh,
be able to get the tiger to the boat,
get the tiger to the boat.
or get the tiger off the boat to the van.
That
From the
that's
boat
gonna
to
be
the van.
tricky. They tell me what you're looking for as you're wandering around the store with your shopping cart with the one squeaky wheel that wobbles because they all have that. You see a guy who's testing the wheels and he finds like all of them are good and he'll yank one of them off and stick on a squeaky wheel. He's like, ah, it's better.
Hmm. Buy a bunch of meat. I'm going
Done.
to
Yeah,
grab a.
you buy 20 creds worth. Well, wait, do you want real meat or it's I can't believe it's not meat.
Um.
That's 20
I
cred for a big bunch of I can't believe it's not meat. Or you can buy actual meat, same amount for like 120 cred. It's just a huge difference
we're
in price.
we're gonna go 120 cred.
Ooh, it's the best vat grown you can get. If you want actual, it came from a organism and stuff, then that's like triple the price.
We'll go with the background crap.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I got meat. I hopefully can entice a hungry tiger that way. I just need.
Or give them a taste for blood. Either way, it's good.
I want to get a rope. I don't know what I'll use it for, but it's always nice to have a rope.
Yeah, rope's always handy. If there's nothing else that we've learned from that movie, rope is always handy.
That's probably going to be another 20 cred.
Sure. That's really super good rope and plenty of it.
Cool.
I'll even throw in some of the little hand climbers because it's too small to
All
grip
right.
and climb. So you got a
Yeah.
couple of little
Sweet.
plastic hand climbers and shit. Assuming you don't know how to make knots in your own rope. What?
Well,
Do what? That ruined the rope, god damn it.
I might know perfectly well, but that doesn't mean I'm going to know when I get to the boat.
Mm.
Got rope. The only thing I can think of is like one of those animal control sticks, but I don't think that's going to do me any kind of good with a tiger.
You're guessing the tiger, unless it's a baby tiger or something really cool like that. It's not a baby tiger. Then you're guessing no. It will just irritate it, and then it will eat you. Um, you
Oh, do
do
they?
you do see a pair of binoculars on one of the shelves that you can buy for like
Thank you.
40 cred.
Binoculars.
They also have a compass, maps of the area and stuff like that. There's all kinds of neat shit if you're wanting to go into sporting goods. There's fishing rod, tackle boxes, the vest with lots of little pockets,
I'm going to take a fishing
fishing
rod
net.
and some hooks.
Okay, sure. Cheap fishing rod with hooks, 10 cred. They don't sell a lot of them because the waters are usually too poisoned to have fish in them.
And that was between those two, another 50 cred. right.
You want a
Kind
fishing
of.
hat? They have ones that fit over the top of your gas mask.
Is there one that's tiger striped?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll take a tiger striped fishing hat.
5 cred.
And I think I'm kind of ready.
It'll be
Oh,
fun.
I wanted to see if there a net gun.
A
That one's
net
off the
gun.
wall. Yeah.
Sure. Give me a luck roll. Lower is better for what kind of net thing do you have?
Oh,
So it didn't
that
make
one
it at -30, just made it full.
just made it a full.
It's not a gun, but they have a weighted net that you could throw. It's normally made for like fishing or throwing at your kids when you've just had enough of the little bastards.
I'll take a weighted net
Great.
and call it a day. Check out.
No
How much was
problem.
the
The net 10.
10? Okay.
Yeah, great. No
I'll
problem.
take, yeah, I'm good.
Buy your shit. You're just imagining how easily it'll part with tiger claws and shit like that. It'll be awesome. Of course, does your character have a lot of zoology skill or anything
He
like
does.
that? Does he? Holy shit.
More than a whatever is above hobbyist.
Morton does it as a living? Wow. Give me a zoology roll to know shit about tigers.
I want to
Tigers
re-roll
can
that
fly.
one. I am, yeah, that's by a quarter.
Did you spend a reroll on that?
I did.
I like going with tigers can fly better.
I'm a zoologist, man. I'm not going to take tigers can fly.
They're like the flying squirrels. They just stretch their skin and they swoop in and fucking eat people and fly away. That'd be the best tigers ever.
That would be fucking terrifying.
Yeah,
Just constantly looking up what's it coming for me.
No problem.
All right.
Yeah, you know that the tiger biting is a big problem, but also they kind of attack like a cat, and they'll use their back feet to rake and rip, and their claws to hang on. I mean, they're good enough to get a several hundred pound animal quickly up a tree. They can do a number on you.
Mm-hmm.
You're thinking that the net will probably end up around you so that the tiger can eat you, because if you look at your sheet, net is an actual attack skill. So that way you can bind yourself up in the net like a fucking kebab.
Brilliant. This is a fantastic plan.
Yay. Oh yeah, tiger's looking forward to that. I like to eat my meat when it's all tied up. Yeah.
I'm gonna whip up this universe's version of Google. It might even be just Google.
Yeah, it's called something stupid like ostrich, and it has like the ostrich head in the sand type thing for the thing. And you right, you're on ostrich. What's up? What are you looking for?
Nearby animal control facilities.
No problem. They do have one that you find, and it has a picture of a guy with a high-powered hunting rifle, and it says all animal problems solved.
All right.
The guy has a particularly bloodthirsty look in his eyes.
Was there any that I found via ostrich that didn't sound bloodthirsty or look bloodthirsty?
Yeah,
all of them look murder happy.
Oh God, yes. Because everything now gets turned into food. Because there's too many people and not enough food. And being able to eat something, especially because like tigers may even be an endangered species in this world. And if you get to eat an endangered species, you gain XP apparently.
That's not how it works.
Well, they think it may be, so they're best to give it a try, you know.
I walk in and howdy, handy animal control fella.
Hello, do you have an animal problem? He says. Is it
Not
rats?
quite.
I'm sick of
Uh,
rats. I hate rats.
Definitely not rats. Something a
Oh,
little bit bigger.
oh,
Dude, I was
how's
hoping to
what?
kind of deal with it myself. Do you know if you can lend me tools? I pay handsomely for this service.
What kind of tools? A
Can
gun?
I look at your tool shop?
No, I don't
Oh.
know you.
I was kind of looking for a net gun with a heavy duty net, preferably steel. I'm trying not to kill this animal yet, saving it for later. I have enough meat for now.
If you don't mind it lamed or crippled or whatever, I could probably get you a steel net gun. I mean,
Maimed or
because
crippled?
well, if you shoot someone with a net gun, as opposed to tranquilize it, it'll often injure itself trying to get out of the net.
Hmm.
That's why people use trank guns if they're not wanting to injure the animal.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
I have plenty of different trank. If you want to get some animal tranquilizers or human ones,
Any non-opiate based?
no such thing as non-opiate based. Everything's opiate based.
Kind of what I figured. Worth a shot.
Ah,
You don't have any other tools that might help with taking some large creature down without a net,
like
so it
a
doesn't
giant
get
big dog? Yes, I do.
giant big dog. Okay, yes.
I do. I totally do. Wait here. If you steal anything, it'll be recorded on the cameras, and then I'll fucking cut your throat. He goes in the back. He comes back with like a dog suit. You know what they put on when they're dealing with attack dogs and shit. And he says, "I can sell you this for 150."
Sure.
You're just imagining the tiger going, and he just shows your guts fall out, and you're like, "That didn't work as well as I'd hoped."
I'm going to take the suit.
Yeah, he looks pleased to have sold it to you. It looks like it's definitely been used a few times and there's some blood on it.
That's a great
Yes.
selling point for a.
He just nods. He's like, yeah. The guy who got fucking bit, he managed to live. He's never quite the same after that.
Does he have a dent in his head too?
No, but you notice one of the arms appears to have been sewn back on to the suit. He says, "Don't worry about that. We double stitched it."
All right, cool. Sounds like we're solid
Right
then.
around the cut thing there where they sewn it back on.
I hold it up. Can I see light through the seam?
A little bit, not a huge amount. I mean, it's made so that you can put your arm into like the dog's mouth because they have a very light bite force compared to a tiger. But tigers aren't as bad as like a crocodile, which has got thousands of fucking pounds of bite force, will just jelly your arm. But yeah,
I trust the suit. The suit will hold up.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, the pants in the back, there's some old brown stains. Wonder what kind of animal could have done that.
Weird. I never knew of any animal with brown blood. All right. I shove all this into the van.
Oh, you're ready now.
I think I'm ready.
All
I got a plan of cooking.
Oh,
some Scooby-Doo type plan, but I think it'll work.
Great time.
All right. I'm going to get as close to the dock with my van as I can without noticeably drawing attention.
No problem. When you get, well, you park somewhere and then you have to walk for about 15 minutes to get to the actual docks because they have, at the docks, they have a lot of big machines that are taking big boxes off of ships and stuff. And you also discover that the ship you want is parked far enough out that the binoculars come in handy. It's like not parked in the dock, it's parked out to sea.
Beautiful. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because,
oh.
Yeah. Binoculars, you say. Nice. This is just fucking horrible. You think to yourself.
I was not informed there would be water involved.
Take a card for that line as you're looking at the boat.
I have too many cards now.
Oh, that's great.
Dude, that would have been nice. Well, I still got my net too. What is this? Oh. Is there a day where all boats have to dock around here?
No.
Damn
Not
it.
that you're aware of. I don't think your character knows jack shit about boat stuff.
All right,
So
I'm gonna try and find a dock worker.
they all look busy and surly, just so you're aware. By the way, decrease your hand back to 8.
I'm trying to do that. My dog's going nuts.
They detect the presence of water and a giant cat intent on eating them.
I'm gonna have to step out for a second. My dogs are busy barking at the neighbor's dog, I think.
No problem. I'll get some stuff.
Go.
Now,
right.
You notice that the boat parked in the distance is careful not to have any other boats close to it and shit. It's just anchored there.
Did not
You glared at it suspiciously.
I do. I am going. I do go to a dock worker. I ask him, "Hey, you know that boat out there? Does that boat ever come to dock?"
He looks at it, try to figure out if he knows what it is. No, he says.
Is there a way I can make it come to dock?
He glares at you and goes, "Leave me alone."
Well, creds aren't physical, are they?
You have physical creds.
Okay. I pull out 20 creds and I'm like, I can make it worth your time.
Put a hole in it.
I like your thinking, dude.
He takes
Not
the 20
really.
cred and wanders off.
All right.
He looks confused, like, I don't understand. He's like, you're not supposed to be on the docks.
All right. I don't know how the hell I'm going to get out to a boat there.
Well, you do see that there are other boats parked, plus other things you don't know how to use, like jet skis and shit like that. Most of them seem to be guarded, like people are worried about people stealing their shit.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I have
It'd make it a lot easier to steal it if they weren't worried about people stealing it.
Mm-hmm.
Damn paranoid people.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you could buy a jet ski or something if you wanted. The boat would be more expensive. They have rowing boats that are much cheaper that you may not know how to use either. So
I'm gonna grab a rowing boat. Let's see if someone wants to sell me a rowing boat.
sure, for 50 they'll sell you an old one that has a little bit of time before it sinks.
This is a piece of crap. 30.
Give me a bargain roll.
Fail.
No.
All right. All right. I take the rowboat.
Okay.
I start rowing out to the big boat.
Are you taking all your gear with you, or?
I want my gun, my binoculars, my rope with the hand climbers. Fishing rod and hooks can probably wait until later. No, I'm like, what the hell is that? And my guns and my phone. So I'm leaving behind the big suit, the meat, fishing pole, my fishing hat, that stuff.
You're good until you get to about 100 meters out from the boat. And then you see him like calmly getting ready to shoot you by putting clips into assault rifles and stuff like that. Just very casually, like, yeah, we're going to have to shoot him and probably sink his boat. You're a long way from shore. Give me a boating roll to see how you do, by the way.
Not great.
They watch you fucking paddling madly in a circle. They just confused by it. Like, good news is your incompetency and dropping the paddle and then using the air paddle to get it back and shit has kept them from shooting you immediately. They're just watching. There's like two of them just sitting there with assault rifles, 100 meters away, watching you with binoculars. Going, it appears that are they making bets on this? Maybe.
All right.
Give me another boating roll to try to get back to shore if you want.
Not any better.
Right. You eventually manage to get back to shore by like laying in the thing and kind of scooping water and shit. Is the most painful, long, humiliating bullshit you've ever had to do. It took you like 2 hours to get back. You're completely exhausted. Night is like an hour away. You're not even sure if your van's there or if it's been robbed by now. Give me a luck roll and see if it's still there.
I was just kind of assuming it was night. Yeah.
Even at night, you see them turning on the floodlights and shit surrounding the boat.
I think I'm going to need more firepower. I load all my crap back into the van that I brought out.
Okay.
And I drive to a gun store.
They're open.
All right. Walk in. Looking for some big guns. Preferably with a scope. About longest range you can reasonably get.
God bless America, says the guy. Sure.
And today would be great.
Of course. We don't have none of pansy waiting times and shit. If you're angry now, damn it.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. You're going to need a... rifle. Well, you can get a rifle from anywhere from about $1,000 on up to about $4,000. How much are you wanting to spend?
What will 1,500 get me?
It'll get you a decent rifle. It's not a fucking Barrett 50 cal or any of that shit. Hold on a second. I will give you the basics here. 1,500, you can get nice D12 rifle, D12 damage.
Does it have any range on it?
Oh, sure. Well, it depends on how much range do you want.
How far out was the boat? Quarter
Oh, you
mile?
want to be able to shoot the boat from the dock.
Yes.
You can. You'll be at like half skill.
Okay. And looking at the 2.5K, would that one give me any perks over the 1.5K
Nicer
other than
scope.
damage?
Actually, the damage for about 1.5 grand, you're getting about the best bang for the
Damage.
buck, so to speak. Yeah, because to get up to super heavy rifle costs a lot more money than just heavy rifle.
Okay, we're gonna
And it's
go.
only D6 plus D8 as opposed to D12.
We'll do 1.5.
Okay. You got about 30 bullets. They go 5 in a clip.
Okay.
You got extra clips, so you just have to drop one clip, load in there.
I think that'll work.
Yeah.
So, all right. I think with that, we should be covered. I was kind of thinking about getting a sniper before I ever went out there, but I'm like, it's probably docked. I don't have to worry about hitting them from a distance. And then you'd throw that little loop in there.
Awkward.
So I go back to the dock with my big old gun, and it's night now. So are there still dock workers on the dock?
Yes. Yes, there are. The docks are busy day and night.
Damn dock workers.
It's
Never giving me a
probably
break.
you're worried. You're worried that if you start shooting this big rifle, that it may make people alarmed. Local law enforcement may get called, which could be why they're parked out there, because they're close. They're far enough away that it's a pain in the ass to get to them. They're close enough that if people launch an attack on their boat, then other people will notice.
I'm going to bring all the stuff I brought before, plus my binoculars. People still guarding the jet skis.
Now they've got most of them packed up or put in enclosures and locked and stuff.
Boats too.
Not so much on the boats. Stealing a boat is still pretty easy. Your boat's still there. Give me a
I'm kind of looking for a motorboat this time.
Oh,
I think I'm going to attempt to steal one of the motorboats.
sure. Give me a lockpicking, or do you own lockpicks?
I do own lockpicks, and I do have them on me. Well, I did have them on me.
Roll. Sure.
What is my lockpicking skill? That is in my lockpicking skill. I pass. Where is
Great.
my lockpicking?
You start up the boat. Give me a boating roll.
There it is.
Getting it out of this narrow ass place because they crowd all the boats together a lot.
This is going to be difficult. Do I have any cards to help me out?
Let me know if you miss it by more than 30, because then I have extra fun.
Yep, nothing's going to help me out.
Perfect.
Let's get the shot. That's a success. Oh no, this is boating. I don't have boating. That's a fail. Oh no, cool. I do have boating. I have 43% in boating.
Weird.
That's surprising.
So you've been a pirate all this time without knowing it. I like it. All right, you got the motorboat. You take it out. Where to?
I want to take a wide berth around that boat and go to the far side of it at probably pretty close to max range of my rifle. Or
max range will knock you down to a quarter skill.
All right, I want to aim.
You want max half range?
Yeah, max half range.
Great. Take a cart. That's a good plan, because then you'll have more time before getting killed by the police.
I take a card and then I gotta drop a card. Draw. What are you? Oh, I'm all by myself. That one's not gonna do me any good. All right. I want to situate myself best I can with my sniper and take a look at the boat, see if I can see anyone doing their patrols.
You see 2 guards above decks doing their patrols.
Okay. Just the two? I want to sit here for a while, and I have all my lights
Give me a
off and everything.
surveillance roll. Give me a surveillance roll.
Okay. That might be close. Where's my surveillance? Oh, not great. I failed.
You've seen so far either 3 or 4 guards, you're not sure, and there may be more because it's nighttime. There's lights on, so they may be inside doing shit. It looks like the kind of yacht that you can live in, like a apartment type deal. It's not really small, but it's not huge. I don't know yachts that well. It's probably like a 90-footer or 80-footer.
Okay.
So there's at least 3 or 4 guards on, possibly other people as well.
I want to continue watching. Can I make another surveillance roll?
-30 for another one, but
okay, fail. All right,
cool.
So I just wasted more time watching these 4 people walk around.
It's about midnight or later now. They have floodlights on all around the boat. And give me an electronics roll.
Success at half, I believe. Electronics. Yeah, that's it. Oh, no, not quite at half. Off by 2.
You think that they may have underwater mics to try to pick up divers and shit? If they're making any noise or have the James Bond type things that shoot out the water. Of course, it's really hard to hear somebody if they're just slowly swimming with scuba gear up to their boat. I'm not sure if you're really big into scuba gear.
Not really.
A lot of PCs aren't.
That sounds like an instant death trap, especially if I'm by myself. So
all the best scuba gears always say, or scuba divers always say, go by yourself. It's better to just go up by yourself. Fuck the buddy. Don't bring him.
Do I notice any windows right below the waterline?
Like below?
Shining light? Okay.
Above, yes. The windows below the waterline tend to leak, so they just make it all boat.
I was hoping this guy would be rich enough.
There's a lot less to see, and if you accidentally open the window, try to go a little extra air, you end up sinking. So
I don't think anyone's worried about that one.
They discourage making the windows below the waterline. They could have, for all you know, like the moon pool in the middle of the boat, divers going in and out. You have no idea what's under there. You're just floating in your fucking boat, way away, looking through your fucking scope of your rifle or your binoculars, and going, Who knew multi-million-dollar yachts would be protected so much?
This is insane. Come on, guy. Stop being so paranoid. I'm not trying to kill you. I'm just trying to steal your tiger that you're probably planning on eating for extra XP. Is there at any point when one of the guards are by themselves?
You do see a guard coming up by himself. He's got a big bucket of something, and he's pouring it over the side. Give me a spot hidden roll because it's dark and he's got lights behind him.
By a quarter.
He's pouring chum into the water.
Oh, so they got sharks and shit. Great. I'm gonna take a pot shot at this guy because he annoys me.
Okay.
I am going to negate. Can cancel a roll or no?
You could spend a pause to get a reroll.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. Pause.
I think it'd be funny if you just shoot your own bow. On your surprise round, nothing good's approved, so go on.
It succeeded. Damage.
D12. Oh wait, you also have full surprise. Hold on a second. You're getting more damage due to full surprise. Let me look at the damage chart real quick. He's completely taken by surprise. Oh, it's up to 2d8 for this one shot.
Nice. D8, roll 2, D8, go. 12 damage.
Wow. Give me a luck roll. It's definitely going to knock him out. Is it going to knock him off the boat, too?
I'm pausing that one.
He falls right back into like a bunch of pillows and a chaise lounge that was on the.
That probably wouldn't have been so bad.
Not for him.
I'm not pausing twice, so I'll just pause the once.
No problem. No pillows, just a chaise lounge.
Okay.
He falls back into it. All kinds of extra lights on the boat turn on and shit because of a really super loud gunshot. And people are
no biggie.
getting up and running around and looking. You see a part of the roof open and like an antenna thing coming out, and it begins going like.
Okay. I want to get the hell out of Dodge.
Voting roll. This is fun.
Success.
No problem. You're getting the fuck out of there after fucking either gravely injuring or killing somebody. Where to?
Not to that dock, but I want to head south along the shore to another dock. Well, just ditch the boat and wipe it down, take everything. Didn't say I was wearing gloves, but I probably should have been wearing gloves.
Give me a forensics roll to get rid of all the trace evidence that you have carelessly left behind.
Forensics. That might not be a success. Where are you, forensics? That's definitely not a success.
You go. You take your shit. You're out. You're miles away from where you started.
Pretty confident that I didn't get all of my forensic or all of my evidence out of there. So I look around. Is there anything I can start a fire with next to me?
They tend to discourage fires on the docks. They don't keep a lot of charcoal and oily rags laying around with lighters and shit.
Okay. I'm going to pull the boat up so that its back is to the dock and it's pointed out towards the lake.
Mm-hmm.
Put the key in.
Okay,
go and run out of the boat.
No problem. It goes somewhere.
Yes.
It goes into the darkness.
Grab all my crap, my gun, my snipers, and its obvious sniper gun bag. And I'm going to hail a cab. Call a cab.
No problem. You eventually get a cab. The cab, however, is starting to slow down, looks at you, speeds up, and goes for some reason.
Damn it. I stash my gun off to the side, and I call another cab.
Cab comes, stops. You grab your gun again. Give me a dodge roll to get jump or a jump roll. Jump roll to jump in before he can speed off because he sees the big gun and is scared.
Damn it.
Wow, shit, you say as he drives off.
All right. Third time's the charm. It doesn't work this time. I'm going to come up with a different plan. That one's probably a success. What's my jump at? Thought I'd dumped a whole ton of points into that one. Jump. That is a success. So, ready to go.
The driver's trying to play it off like he wasn't just trying to ditch you. Where to? He says, looking nervous.
I have the address for the docks, so I give him the address for the docks.
You go there. There's all kinds of police. It says obey and survive on their cars.
Well, maybe not the address for the docks, but the address for where I parked my van because I was like 15 minutes away.
No walking. He drops you off. Yeah, they got all kinds of cops that are doing cop things and looking around and yeah.
All right. Load all my crap into the van. And now that all my crap's in the van, I'm going to just casually stroll past the dock. And do I notice the yacht still there? Has it pulled up into the dock? Is it long gone?
It's still there. There's a police boat out near it, and they seem to be taking something off of the yacht and putting it onto the police boat. And there's a lot of cops there talking to other people. You can see it all with your binoculars. Binoculars are really handy. Plus the fact that they are lit up like a Christmas tree helps.
Is the thing they're dragging off, is it human-sized? tiger-sized.
You're gonna guess human size.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's probably the dead guy, or dead-ish guy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get on one of those police boats. Not like it would do me any good.
Yeah, if that guy's still alive, he is not happy.
And shit, I'm lost now. I need some ponder time. I'm gonna hunt down a strip club so I can ponder.
Cut to strip club. No problem.
So I'm just going to be
called the Puppet Palace, where there's a bunch of people whose systems have been jacked. Basically, they rent their bodies out, and their consciousness is nowhere to be found. And they get programmed to dance, and they do that for a while to earn some extra money.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Sit.
Yeah, you're going to spend about 30 cred overall, cover charge, drinks, tips.
Okay. Here's my
This
money.
is not a high class establishment.
So I'm getting ground down while I have to try and figure out how to get onto that boat. I'm starting to think I'm going to have to go the painful route and get scuba gear, but that sounds unpleasant.
It just shows you getting eaten by a shark. Damn it.
Yeah, sharks. Well, I killed the chummer guy. Maybe they'll go away now.
Yeah, that's how that works. Did you hear about Frank getting bumped off? Yeah. We're gonna replace him? No. We're gonna hope nobody comes back and bumps somebody else off. Okay.
So that was actually a conversation in the strip club?
Probably. This is the kind of strip club that it's there's people trying to do business with the puppets. There's people doing business with each other.
Okay.
Yeah. There's all kinds of sleazy shit going on here, and you're proud to be a part of it.
Oh. How do I get onto that boat? Oh. I know.
Oh, good.
Well, I know I have the idea. I just need to figure out how to apply it. So, So when it comes to daytime again, I'm going to head back to the dock. Well, I'm going to go home, sleep out the rest of the night, and then go back to the dock.
Cool. You actually know where you live, so that's a big fucking help. Next day, give me a surveillance roll for additional information.
I'm not very good at this, apparently.
Fortunately, you're able to count. You've determined that there seems to be at least 6 guys above decks wandering around, heavily armed, looking really suspicious, and they seem to kind of be going cover to cover. They seem nervous for some reason.
I can't expect why. I mean, death is supposed to be normal around here, guys. Get used to it. Go up to that same dock worker I greased his palm the other day. Those guys seem to have a stick up their butt.
He goes, "What the hell are you talking?" He looks around like, "I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm
the guys on the big boat."
He peers like as well as he can, and he sees that there's a distant boat, and he goes, "Yeah, they suck." And he goes back.
You great conversation, dude. Pat him on the shoulder, and I walk away. That was unthought out.
It's always a lot of fun, you think. Love talking to these dock workers. Think I'm just gonna throttle myself. Well, look at it this way: you've got adventure now, no matter what happens, because you've already taken the money from the fixer. And so if you just blow off this, then you'll do the evade fixer's assassins mission. It's a different mission. Doesn't pay as well, but it's fun.
All right. Shit.
I'll get some more drink while you think real quick. You're just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the time rolling on.
Okay. Not bad. Fuck it. Are those people selling the jet skis again?
You're thinking also that you could take additional jobs to try to get an advance so you can pay back this from people trying to kill you. It can become a whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't recommend trying to get those other jobs from the same guy, though. You may not find it as cool. I don't know.
Are those guys selling the jet skis still?
Sure. You can either buy or rent. If you want to rent one, it's 20 cred, and if you don't bring it back, then they hunt you down like a rabid dog.
How much to buy?
To buy, 600.
All right. This is an expensive mission. Good thing I didn't have to spend any money I didn't have before I started.
Hooray!
All right. I have a jet ski. It's my jet ski now.
I'm not sure if you know how to use it, but yes, you do.
I want to take my jet ski for a spin.
Okay, sure. Give me either jet ski or I'll let you use motorcycle skill if you have no jet ski and want to give it a shot.
I do have motorcycle.
Oh, thank God. My next guess was mobility scooter. I think some of the PCs have that skill.
I thought I had motorcycle. I must have not actually gotten it.
Awkward.
Oh no, it's right there. I got it. I got it earlier than I thought I did.
Oh,
that's not a success at all.
Cool. You discover turning makes you go one way and the jet ski go the other. Fortunately, they're made so that when you fall off, then there's like this key thing that's on a wrist fob and it comes out and then it just goes in circles and shit. And eventually give me a swimming roll to see if you can fucking get it, or if you do like they do on YouTube where they keep chasing it until they die.
Success.
Great. You managed to get on it again, plug your fob back in.
And I start driving again. And that's not a success either.
Right. Eventually you discover you can go very slow in one direction. Which way would you like to go?
Okay, so I can put this thing in one direction.
Sure. You're having fun now. I'm guessing you don't have any of your gear on you. It's all in the van, or
no,
at the bottom of the lake?
I left everything in the van because I wasn't actually planning on doing anything to the boat at this point. It was just kind of a wander around time.
Yeah.
See if I could find anything that would be useful.
Yeah, the guy who sold you a jet ski is really surprised that you want to A, take it out into the busy shipping lanes where they could give a fuck about running you over, and B, that you wanted to get in the water at all, which you notice that some of your clothes are starting to dissolve a bit. And you're like, God damn!
All right, get back onto my jet ski and pull it back in.
Yeah, you're starting to feel like really itchy.
I think I go take a shower.
Yeah, the guy's just looking at you like, most people have a trailer that they bring and they take them somewhere else.
Can I leave this with you? No.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna charge you storage if you leave it very long, but if you want to go get your trailer, that's fine.
All right, cool.
Great.
I go get my trailer. Well, I don't
What's it
get
use?
my
No, you're
trailer. I
not.
just leave it there because I plan on coming back for it at night. And I got to go take my shower.
No problem. You take your car back to your home. You're itching furiously by the time you get there. You park. You have to park it on the street, and then take the elevator up
Okay.
to above the smog where you live, and then you get into your shower, and then pretty much one of your outfits of clothing is gone. You have your spares though in the closet because there's like holes and shit in it, and you're like, what the fuck is in this water? And then you've showered, your skin's like red and kind of blistery and shit, and you're like, I'm diseased. And then you put on your new clothes. This mission is just horrible.
It is. No one told me there'd be water. So I think I'm going to just stew and watch the news.
All right. Oh, let's see what's on TV. Oh my God. TV. Let's see. Right. You're watching a lot of groaning, subtle lighting, and it's gun porn. Yes, that's right.
Good.
It's pretty much you get to watch men and women getting it off with firearms. Amazing.
This is a great channel. Favorite.
It's this program is brought to you by Sexy Bots, brought to you by the Shake That Sexy Body Company. Are you sick of human contact? Now with additional tentacles.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, after watching gun porn for a couple hours, what do you want to do? Are you waiting until it gets dark out again?
Yeah, I think I might have misplanned though.
Really?
Yeah. I have no clue what I'm doing. I thought it was good. I was just thinking, oh, it's gonna be docked the whole time. And no, it's out in the middle of nowhere. Way to throw a wrench into the system.
It makes it a lot harder to steal your boat if you leave it in the ocean with a bunch of fucking guards and underwater mics and spotlights.
Yeah.
Generally, that keeps. Now, again, if you're going in disguised as something else in the scuba gear and shit, especially if you got a rebreather on as opposed to normal scuba tanks with no bubbles and shit, it's a real pain in the ass to fucking catch that person. But
there are sharks.
That's pretty much a death sentence. Well, yeah. That's why they put chum in the water sometimes, is just to piss off people in scuba scoots. Or they can't be bothered to fucking just put away their waste properly.
Yeah, I'm surprised sharks can even live in that water. They probably can't.
Probably not. No, it just shows the chum dissolve on the way down to the bottom. It just boils away. And unfortunately for the viewers at home, he had to call it due to losing power. So I guess he's talking to me through his cell phone right now. You got to see the great boating expedition and the sharks and the chum.